Nintendo 3DS.
Ta-da!
Wow, Nintendo 3DS was the same. That's mad.
Ooh, what's that?
I was curious, was the new Nintendo 3DS any different? But no.
No, interesting.
Oh, the resolution
Wow.
is the same.
That's what I
Didn't
have.
they have-
Actually. That's what I have actually. Is the new Nintendo 3DS.
Do you guys like remember there was a 2DS for a bit?
There was, yes.
I've got
Yeah.
a 2DS XL.
It's all
What
one
was
unit.
the point of that?
It was basically for anyone who just wanted a cheap little thing. I imagine it was kind of aimed at like younger kids and that kind of crack, where it was like, because it's literally just like all one block of a unit.
Yeah,
So
the
it's like
original
just
2DS is just
such-
like, yeah, like there's nothing like
It
to
wasn't
slide
an-
around.
No, no signal.
So there's
It
nothing, I
wasn't
guess,
until-
kids can break.
And I think then wasn't it after
Fair.
a fact they did a new 2DS, which was basically just Nintendo DS 2.0.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one I've got. I've got a 2DS XL, and
I mean-
2DS
there's
XL,
no,
that's what it was.
there's no 3D slider on it at all.
I hated
Yeah,
the
I
3D slider. I never used it.
Yeah, I used it once and then I got dizzy and then I turned it off and never turned it back on
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Because your vision has to be a certain way for the stereoscopic stuff not to wreak havoc on you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't. And
I mean-
hilariously enough, I'm really bad with oh fuck, what are those things you put on? AR.
Like-
The glasses?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, the
I'm
VR
so
goggles,
bad.
yeah.
I've done it
Yeah.
once, and that was the space experience at the Manchester Museum of Industry and Technology, and yeah, it was bad. I couldn't focus.
Well
I
done.
just sort of closed my eyes for the whole thing. It was actually,
that's rough.
to be fair, it was actually
Aw.
quite nice. It was like a guided meditation experience. But
Oh,
yeah,
Oh, I
Sweet.
see.
I could not make it work. I just couldn't focus. It was horrible.
We showed it like a little podcast. You could enjoy it that way.
Mm. It was.
Yeah,
it was
I,
it was one of the astronauts getting you through it. I can't remember who though.
When I first played the Ace Attorney trilogy, it was the 3DS release actually.
Oh wow!
And if you turn on the 3D on that, it's a cardboard cutout of Phoenix, like slightly behind a cardboard cutout of the courtroom bench. It was an interesting use of the 3D, shall we say, on a 2D game. But there you go.
Mhm.
Miles Edgeworth, Ace Miles Edgeworth, Attorney Investigation.
Internal
Internal
investigation.
Indeed.
The representation we need.
Right.
That is the joke.
Yeah, the title's even in the colours.
I was
Look.
going to say yeah, the titles and the colours.
Yeah. One has to wonder, was that on purpose?
I don't know.
I
maybe.
feel like it probably wasn't.
Now, my question is, can you see my computer desktop flash behind, like
No,
behind the
nothing.
screen
can't
every
see
so
it now.
often?
Just
Because-
getting episode select
I've just
Okay.
been getting like the screen.
for when the
That's it.
game runs sluggishly. Oh my god.
Hey, they don't know what you could be playing this on. This could be on like a Nokia phone.
No,
They
no,
know.
I have never seen anything use the word sluggishly.
Sluggishly.
Isn't that incredible? Already getting into character.
How wonderfully articulate of them.
Amazing.
Well, yes.
I have a big mug of hot chocolate. I'm so ready for this.
Right, shall we get into it? Episode
Mm.
select. Episode
Turnabout visitor.
Oh god, he looks so stupid.
With his ruffles.
Oh, if it just took off one of the layers, it would look less stupid.
1. We haven't even got started yet. We're laying into the man already. Alright,
It's
okay.
Alex, it's basically her job.
Yeah, he deserves it.
That's true. Right, Turnabout Visitor from episode start. Let's go.
You know what? He can take it
True.
because he's not a hero. He's a silent guardian, a watchful protector.
Protector. A dark night.
The Dark Knight, sorry.
Who wants to be
Is this?
to make sure the defendant's found
Oh,
guilty?
it's skipping.
That's
Oh,
a job of prosecutor after
Oh god,
all.
I forget who is who here.
I don't know. What's going on? Who are these people?
What?
Still, who are you?
Oh,
Spiky Man and
Sorry,
Clap Man.
maybe I wasn't clear enough, but a guilty verdict is all that matters to me,
No, Catman.
no matter what the cost.
Oh shit.
What is this? Oh, it was going so well.
I'm a prodigy among prosecutors. Always have been, always will be.
No, that pan-up was going so well, and then we hit the hairband.
Yeah.
So, nope.
for a traditional reveal of the culprit in the first case,
I
there
was-
you go.
I was gonna try and be funny and be like, oh, it's this sports guy, and then I realized that I don't know any sports guys.
An attempt
Lance
was made.
Armstrong.
That one, yeah.
I'm just gonna turn down the game
Yeah, it's a little bit loud.
ever so
Yeah.
slightly.
I'm not.
Where is
Yeah.
the volume? There it is.
Where's the
Alright.
volume switch?
Quick test.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's better.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Bit
It's,
too quiet, bit too loud.
Oh,
Oh,
look
no,
at him,
no.
he's so HD.
he's left a coffee cup and a body in there.
Oh my god. It's gonna be
Oh
so
my God,
good.
the mold alone. Oh my
No,
goodness.
he's gonna have so much more.
It's been such a long time since I've done the Edgeworth voice.
Yeah, no,
oh,
this game is missing some sort of quality of life features, including the ability to read text that has previously gone.
Including the ability to read.
And that.
Hey.
So,
Although we have established that Edgeworth is out of the two of him and Phoenix, he is the one that can read.
Yes.
which one are you in the relationship? Are you the one that can read or the one that can't?
Lord.
What's my key Edgeworth phrase? Hold on.
I wonder.
For God's sake, right. Okay, close enough.
There you go.
There you go. You just gotta be tough.
Mm. It's hard to believe that I've been away from my office for a whole month. I hope Detective Gumshoe has been keeping an eye on my office and keeping it clean. I sure hope there isn't a body there waiting for me. The door is unlocked. Detective Gumshoe? What's the smell? It's very familiar. Blood?
You tried turning on the light switch?
It's night.
No.
I have excellent night vision.
It's a lot of carrots.
What? Oh, what the?
Can I commend his ability to drop a suitcase and have it land on its edge perfectly?
Perfectly on its edge, yeah.
What's
Well,
the
I mean,
meaning
it's
of
not
this?
Edgeworth.
What's the meaning of
I
this?
didn't order this dead body.
Freeze.
Oh shit.
I didn't order this man either.
You
I
want the
didn't-
metal a lot, Edgeworth?
Never you mind. Identify yourself.
Shut up.
Absolutely not. You've got some nerve. Committing murder in a prosecutor's office? Why did you shoot my wall? Is that a threat? I got one less bullet, you idiot. Yeah,
If this is the line I'm supposed to be speaking. I cannot see shit.
Yeah, I can't
I
see.
got that tessellating, baby.
Oh no. Oh
It's
no.
It's doing
Oh,
the
here we
thing
go,
again.
Let's
Like,
There we go.
Is it cleared up?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me make one thing very clear. I can't.
Unintelligible.
What?
It's okay, it came back. No one gets away with committing murder in my office. No one. Has this happened before? Edgeworth, has someone murdered in your office before?
I feel like
Speaks from
probably.
experience.
What?
He's had a lot of bad things happen to him.
This is true, yeah.
Slowly
he
backs
wiggled.
out.
Oh,
Wow,
he's
fucked
gonna wiggle
off,
and
he fucked
disappear from
off.
you.
My name is Miles Edgeworth, and I work as a prosecutor in my local district. Little did I know that upon my return home after a month abroad, I would be thrust into a multitude of cases and some very frantic and busy days.
He's been backpacking.
Oh,
Fun fact.
look at him!
With the exception of, I
The
believe it is
single
case
leg.
4, that is a flashback case. The entire
Yes.
story of this game takes place over 4 calendar days.
4 calendar days.
He
Yeah.
has
Oh
the
my
worst
God.
week imaginable.
It's not even a full week.
So,
Nope.
It's like a half week.
as far as I know,
It's kind of crazy.
Trials and
Yeah.
Tribulations ends off like a month or so before this, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, it's very soon after Trials and Tribulations, yeah.
And the next game picks up like a month or so after this. So they've squeezed Edgeworth in
So much happens all at once.
to a very tight space. It's 3 a.m.
Presumably he was on a red eye.
So yeah, they've HDified everything apart from the actual
Everything apart from...
like the mini
Text.
characters. Yeah.
He's got a nice office.
Shall I put it back in 720p? Do you reckon the stream could take that?
Give it a lash.
Okay.
Right. The downgrade. But I guess I should because I think everyone's gonna be.
Yeah.
I finished photographing them, picking the bunny there.
Ooh.
Why did you sound like Maya Fey?
Oh, the girl with it.
Are you two Maya Fays in a trench coat? What's going on?
Maybe.
Very
Fuck
well.
you.
Please continue your investigation.
The waggly finger.
Don't wag your finger
It is
at me. I'm
fantastic.
in the middle of something.
I will wag my finger at you until the screen clears.
Get up
I
and
keep
read
doing
that,
it.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't know
going
what
to
has happened
Wag my
lately.
finger
Discord
so
just cannot
hard
seem
at
to
you.
handle 720.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, I mean,
Oh, hang on. I
let's
got
go
the
to
word.
480 then, I guess.
Yes, sir.
If anything, I think it improves the nostalgia factor.
It does.
It
yes.
does.
The
I'm going to
lovely
look at.
viewers on Twitch will get to enjoy
Are you
1080.
just splitting the prince, right?
It's a genuine miracle any crime in this city gets fucking solved.
Fantastic. You'll love to see it.
Ah! Mr. Edgewood, sir! Are you okay, sir?
Take a look around and take a wild fucking guess. Keep it down, detective. This is a crime scene.
When I heard that a murder had taken place in your office, I ran up here straight away.
Why hasn't the text Oh, here we go. This is Dick Gumshoe. He's a detective with the local precinct.
I've never seen this man before
And
in
the
my
one
life.
they assigned to handle this murder case for the time being.
You're looking a little pale, sir. Are you hurt?
I always look like this, Gumshoe. No, I'm perfectly fine. However,
Mac, look what they did to your office. It's totally trashed.
I'll say, the culprit sullied my floor with dirt rather well. No one gets away with tracking mud into my office.
Whoa. Sounds like you're getting really burned up over this whole thing.
This crime was committed in my office, So it's my responsibility to solve it. I guess I don't have anything else on.
Oh, that's just like you, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, down to those who are investigating.
Agreed. Our first course of action is to gather relevant facts and leads.
And that's a
Ooh,
process.
just-
Time for my special super secret lawyer power. We must not overlook anything, no matter how small, if we are to find the truth. So I'll keep any leads or information we find etched in the forefront of my mind. What?
You heard him.
Oh,
So
Jesus,
fucking
okay.
melodramatic.
Speaking of things that pique my curiosity, why of Piquet? Why of
Piquet.
all places? Why of all places did the murder occur in my office? Is it really coincidence that my fucking office was the site of a murder crime or whatever? I get the nagging feeling this is something important to keep in mind. I'm sounding more and more fruity as I keep talking.
Yeah, I was wondering that myself, sir. Not the fruitiness, that's always been very clear. I mean, you can't really say it's just a coincidence, can you?
No, not really. Not with all the murder I do all the time. Especially because of this.
The key to your office?
Security reasons, its office's door has a lock built into it.
Well, that's good to know.
What do you mean, sir?
If you think about it carefully and use logic, it should become clear to you.
What?
Oh my god!
We are about to.
Oh my
we are
God!
about to. We are about to come across one of the greatest lines ever written in this entire fucking franchise.
Oh my god.
Logic.
By finding the connection between two pieces of information and connecting them, new information is born. That is the end result of using logic.
So how do you use it?
First, I recall information through the logic button and then connect them together.
Oh, the logic button, yes.
The logic button.
Everyone has a logic button.
Sorry. Now, to touch the logic button and recall the facts.
Like the big arrow.
Is that
in
what the
case-
kids are calling it these days?
Go on, touch my logic button.
Go on.
I will. I'm sure it can't have been even like 20 minutes.
God. Listen, it was laid out in
Oh,
front
Jesus
of
Christ.
us.
Okay.
Oh, I
okay.
see. Interesting. Oh, yeah, because they had to account for the fact that you're doing it on a phone screen.
Mm.
Oh,
Normally you'd have
I've never
the
come
two
across this
screens
before.
be separated
Okay.
in the DS version.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So you get your leads are down here, and then you connect two leads together.
Like
is it
so.
coincidence
Yeah.
that the murder took place and this office is locked?
I've connected 2 points.
Your
You ain't connected shit.
I've connected them.
I've connected them.
and you don't want to connect the wrong things because your health will go down.
Just like mental health.
Just, yeah, exactly. Just your pure
Yeah,
mental
that's
anguish.
correct.
He takes mental health damage every time his logic
Psychic,
is off.
psychic damage.
Psychic damage, yes, that's it.
For security reasons, all prosecutors' doors are outfitted with locks.
What other reasons?
I don't fucking know. Which means it would have
Personally.
been hard for the victim and the murderer to get in here. Ergo, it's impossible to dismiss the location of this crime as a mere coincidence.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, sir.
Are you sure? Because you didn't know what logic was. There must be a reason why someone infiltrated my room. What was the killer after?
You're really on the ball today, Mr. Edgeworth. That's some beautiful logic, sir.
Yes, well, when you follow leads to their conclusion, only the truth remains. I'm paraphrasing a very famous detective. However, if the information doesn't line up properly, I may stray far from the truth as well. But if I think carefully before piecing leads together even, the logic should flow. Well, let's get started with our investigation, shall we?
Yes, sir.
Now for
I love this music.
The point and the click.
It's a good music.
Ooh.
From 1202.
The basis of any good investigation is to examine everything, sir.
I know that, and when I want to examine something, I simply touch the examine button.
Oh, if you ever feel lost and want to talk, just touch the partner button, okay?
Partner button.
It's right here on my chest.
Are there two of them then?
Right.
I'll give you great, precise advice as an ace investigator, sir.
Something to try later if I have free time, I suppose.
Well,
I can. Running.
We can move.
Running.
And you can run.
God.
You can run as well. Look at his dainty run.
It's
so
a dainty
pretty.
little run.
You can run
God, I
around
love this game.
the desk and he'll chase you.
Oh,
Get away
chase.
from me, Gumshoe. I keep getting stuck on the books.
It's a game of
Let me
tag.
through.
Chase me, Gumshoe.
What should we look first? Shall
I'm
we,
starting to get busy, Mr. Edgeworth.
Can we examine this body, please? It is absolutely remarkable that they allowed me to be in this crime scene and investigate this body. And they've not moved it. Why haven't they moved this corpse? God.
Or Edgeworth.
They finished photographing the body, so it should be alright to examine this area. No one's told me not to. I won't rest until I've investigated every suspicious-looking nook and or cranny.
You might be
Get
saying that
ready
line
to see
quite
that
a bit.
line a lot.
That's gonna be there a lot. Yeah.
Alright, let's zoom in on Anime Boy. Let's see here. There's blood all over his lower abdominal area. Oh, that's not me.
It looks like the bullet passed clean through his stomach area, sir.
In other words, he was shot.
That's some beautiful logic.
By a gun.
Yep, and until the autopsy's done, I don't think we'll know much more than that.
I'm reminded of Super Secret Lawyer Powers, which was a comic dubbed by Pros ET. And now I'm
yes.
realizing that it's actually just being factual about what Edgeworth's on.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Please have the body sent to the morgue once they're done processing the crime scene. It's ruining the vibes.
Yeah, the vibes in here are totally off.
Just rancid.
You gonna be okay with keeping track of the evidence we find, sir?
Of course. This is the safest way I know to keep track of it all. In my brain.
All right, if you say so.
Forget nothing, it's a curse. I keep all the evidence I find either in or with my organizer. And when I want to re-examine a piece, I have but to touch the organizer button. But the organizer isn't only for evidence. I keep people's profiles on hand in it too. Much
There
like
you
a
go,
court
son.
record.
Basically,
One
the
of
court
my
records.
one of my possessions. It's much better than this fucking the jammy dodger looking thing that we normally see.
Yeah, his badge is so cool. It's like I don't know how to describe it actually, but yeah.
It's like an angel. Biblical.
Body was found at around 2:05 a.m.
It's probably a good idea to make a habit of checking the facts often. Is there anything else I
Alright.
can examine?
Think this.
What's that?
Yeah.
What do we have here?
Hey, I think I've seen one of these before.
It's a police badge, detective. So one would hope so.
Oh, hey! I had the exact same thing, actually. What a coinky dink. I adore the fact that he just
You
quite
all
literally
have
says
them.
coinky dink.
Let's take a look inside. Mr. Buddy Faith. What lovely handwriting.
Oh,
It would appear that our victim was a detective, just like you. Do you know this man? Just
There you
going to
go.
say nothing on the matter, Gumshoe. Okay, fair enough.
Nope.
Yeah,
That's
Is it
go
just
say.
me or does he look a little bit like a hedgehog?
he does look a bit.
Little
oh
bit.
I see it.
He has,
Yeah.
he has very spiky hair.
That's
He has
it.
very spiky hair.
Books.
Your files are all over the floor, sir.
Well observed. They probably fell during the struggle between the victim and his killer.
Have we got the blood on his hand?
I don't think so, yeah.
Nah. And I tried so hard to keep this place spotless while you were away.
Oh, bless.
I mean, this just rendered all the time and effort I put in pointless.
I don't recall ever asking you to clean my room.
Well, I watered the flowers every day, just like you requested, sir. I just added cleaning to the list as a weekend special. At no extra cost. For about half a day every Saturday, I'd come in and clean this place until it sparkled.
You have a job. A very important job.
Like, there are criminals. You should be
Good to know.
careful.
Good to know. Good to know. Edgeworth is as much of a bitch in his thoughts as he is outwardly.
Oh, yeah.
Him and Phoenix truly were made for each other.
You really are.
Does he have a life? All right,
is it
let's grab that hand. Take my hand. And let's see here. We've
No,
already
same
done
thing.
this one. Same thing. In
Okay,
other words,
I
he was
guess-
shot with a gun.
Okay, I guess the blood on the hands is not.
I think
Right.
we're done then. Is there anything else we can look at?
Let's have a look around, shall we? There's.
Let's look at it.
Ouch, they even knocked over your chess set.
No, no, not my specially made chess set.
No, I had it all set up ready for when you got back. I figured we could play a few games.
I had no
Please,
idea you were
yes.
interested in chess.
I'm actually
then.
pretty good at checkers, so I thought I'd give chess a try.
In that case, I suppose I can set some time aside after we solve this case. Though I don't expect the games to tax my mental acuity much.
Yeah, in his internal monologue, he is really.
He's just a bitch.
Damn.
Oh, what is that? I wonder what the fuck that is. What have we here? Could this perhaps be the murder weapon? That would be too fucking convenient. If so, it would mean that the killer made their escape after disposing of their gun here.
I think I've
Please.
seen one of these before.
Please tell me this isn't a malicious issued gun. Care to enlighten me as to where?
Oh, I know. I was issued the exact same model.
Oh my god.
think.
Oh, detective. I
don't really like guns all that much. I mean, they're really dangerous. Gun control is important.
Hmm.
But now that I think about it, you do see this model around the precinct a lot, sir. I don't use mine much, except in emergencies. That's why I didn't recognize it. I'm a responsible gun owner, you see.
That's a relief to know. So it's the same type of revolver as used by this precinct's detectives. I seem to have gathered a few pieces of pertinent information. Now to calmly use some logic, and
Ooh,
figure
logic.
out if any of them are connected to each other.
Okay.
No.
Let's go.
Let's fucking
Okay.
go.
Signs of the struggle.
I'd say
We got. Did I want to do that?
Victims.
We got.
Roll.
victim was a detective and the revolver.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Let's connect.
Like the anime cut in when he's really thinking.
The revolver,
really
the
good.
standard model used by detectives. Could it have belonged to our recently departed? Detective Gumshoe, could you please thoroughly check the victim's body one more time?
Yes, sir. Now, sir. Excuse me, pal. Let's see. What have we got here?
He's so polite. He's such a nice boy.
Mr.
He
Edgeworth,
is.
sir. This guy's wearing a gun holster.
So it appears our killer somehow managed to take the victim's gun from him. We are extrapolating a little bit, I suppose. Let's see, what else can we find out about this revolver? As I always...
Whoa.
Oh, that's not me.
As I always say, you gotta look really carefully at each piece of evidence. You can use the scroll wheels to rotate an object. There's no such thing as a bad angle. Use the slide bar to zoom in and out and get at the nitty gritty.
So,
Ooh,
once again,
wow.
we can examine 3D. 3
Oh my god, oh my god.
dimensions.
Alright, let's count the bullets. 1, 2. So... Right, so that wasn't this wasn't the gun used to kill the victim.
No?
Well, if the
Yeah, for sure.
guy with the gun shot one bullet into my wall, into Edgeworth's wall, that's the bullet missing. Whereas if this gun had been used to shoot the victim, there'd be 2 bullets missing.
There'll be 2, yeah. So where's the other gun?
It looks like only 1 round was fired from this.
Wow, so the killer killed the Vic with just 1 shot after wrestling the gun from him? Sounds like the guy knew how to handle a gun, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
We have no proof for now, but that is a distinct possibility.
Because it's not massive.
I guess
fucking-
this is all we're going to find out. We should send the body to Alt.
Gem!
We said, oh,
Why, oh, why? How could this have happened to a guy like you?
excuse me, Mr. Headband. This is a crime scene. Are you alright?
Don't touch me. Leave me alone. Just let me be.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that. The investigation is still ongoing, so please refrain from touching the body.
Before I keep going, I realize I'm now
Yeah.
doing 2 parts at once.
Yeah.
Ah.
Would you like to take one of them off my hands, Ripley?
Yeah, sure. I can do obnoxious American if that helps.
Go right ahead.
Do
Sounds
evil
like
the
a good
evil,
idea.
Mr. Hairband.
Yeah. The body. Don't just talk about him like he's some lump of flesh.
That's rather literally what he is now.
Shut the fuck up. I'm making a point.
Damn.
Oh fuck, I've lost my headphone.
Uh-oh.
I'm fine. It's good. Look at him. Jim looks like he's just turned in for the night.
Does he usually go to bed covered in blood?
Yes, actually. It was really weird, and he always kind of soaked the sheets. Spent a fortune on linen.
Sure. Just in a bloodstained soup, pal.
Oh, sniff,
Wow.
sniff, weep, weep. Where are my manners?
Aren't you that prosecutor?
Why, yes, I am. I'm Jacques. Is it Jacques Portman? don't know how to say that number. Jacques Portsmouth, prosecutor. Jacques Portsmouth.
You wouldn't pronounce it because it's a French name, but his name is literally Jack Sportsman.
Jack Sportsman.
Yeah, Jacques Portsmouth.
We're firmly back in standard Ace Attorney naming conventions.
Fantastic. Yeah. Okay. Jim here was my partner in crime busting.
I'm Miles Edgeworth, and like you, I am also a prosecutor.
No shit!
Detective Dick Gumshoe, sir.
So you're Miles Edgeworth. I guess this is your office? I can tell by the cravat on the wall.
Yes, that is correct.
Then it was you! You're the one that killed Jim!
What an astounding leap of logic.
Hey, don't go around jumping to conclusions, pal. Just calm down, okay?
I will not! I know how things work around here. I'm gonna go into an anime protagonist voice because it just kind of suits this character.
Absolutely.
Yeah. High prosecutor's office doors all have locks built into them. And only the owner of that office has the key to his or her own office door.
Goodness, I've been framed for a crime. Whatever shall I do?
Not again.
It's not like this. That's never happened to me before.
This kind of happens very commonly.
That is correct. However, I was not the one who killed your partner.
Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth's been overseas on a business trip this whole time, pal. And the key to the door was with me the entire time. Okay.
Maybe don't say that so loud.
Yeah, maybe don't. So the only one who could get in here was me. Ho 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 ho.
Oh, gumshoe.
Wait, that means... I'm not sure what that means.
Oh, the detective, the head detective.
So it was you then! You're Jim's killer!
No way, pal! You got it all wrong.
Everyone, calm down. Mr. Portsman, correct? If you are a real prosecutor, you should know to stay collected. The investigation has only just begun. Isn't it too early to be drawing conclusions? One might say it was a little sus.
Alright, I get the point. You're right. My mistake. I tend to get a little too hot-headed sometimes.
Then you really should be on to the defense.
Rude. You sure are one cool customer, though, Mr. Edgeworth. You free on Friday?
No.
Oh. I've heard all the rumors about you. You're the great genius prosecutor. You're something of a legend, you know. Anyway, let's call a truce and work together, okay? Now, how about a handshake to seal the deal?
Do not touch me. A pleasure to work with you.
Where's hand like
No
twitches.
handshake, yeah. Alright.
I love the idle animations on some of these sprites. They're so fucking good.
You can tell like a lot of care's gone into it.
Yeah.
Really has.
You guys were conducting your investigation, right? Sorry for barging in like that. Carry on, then. It's your room, after all.
Thank you, I intend to.
I just want a little more time to say goodbye to Jim.
You can do that at the funeral.
Oh, damn.
You there! Jesus, that was gold.
Sir,
What the fuck was that?
They do like a handshake.
I want you to capture the scene on film for me. My final farewell to my partner Jim. Jim something.
His name was
I
Buddy.
can't remember his name.
It's Buddy.
This is tedious.
Buddy
I
Faith.
should not do that, but I'm going to think this anyway. I should probably give them some space. But I'm not going to. Fuck them.
Just head back over there. Get in the
Just
way.
stand right
Hey,
next to him.
hey.
Get in the way of the
Take
camera.
pictures
Hey.
of me instead. How is it all coming along?
Oh,
Because you have the freedom to move around now, there's a lot more potential for things like this.
Yeah, true.
please, I need absolute silence. This picture is too important to be messed up.
I'll leave the man to his art.
Yes, okay. Right.
Alright, well let's go investigate this headless painting of me. I hope we can solve this case
I'm not-
quickly. I'd like to return to relaxing on this sofa.
That thing looks a billion times off than my mattress at home.
You have a mattress?
Can I sit on it too? Just for a little while, sir?
Detective Gumshoe, you know I can't allow that. Until this case is solved, neither of us have the time to spare, let alone rest.
You're right, sir. I'm gonna work hard and be a real trooper. To the end.
You know, that could have been taken exactly from Batman and Robin. Even once this case is over, I don't think he can afford to take any time off.
Alright, now can we look at the picture like I was trying to?
Yes. Oh, it's my jacket.
Why do they keep on going when I'm... Ah, your jacket, sir. What's it doing on the floor?
It must have fallen off the wall when the when the killer tried to threaten me by firing a round.
So the killer not only shot the victim, but they shot your jacket as well?
Well, they missed.
They dared to shoot the ultra special jacket that you made your prosecutorial debut in?
Yes, that certainly
That's a lot of
is.
syllables.
Mm.
What if they had shot through it? It would have been a disaster.
It's not worth getting worked up over, Detective. Not when there's something more here.
Huh? Like what?
I take it you haven't noticed it yet, Detective. Look at the smirk. There is a giant contradiction right here in front of us.
Really?
Did I say contradiction? He must be rubbing off on me. I'm starting to sound like him.
Sometimes I can still hear his voice.
Sometimes I can...
Quit telling people
Stop
I'm dead.
telling people I'm dead.
Fucking...
That's the second time today I've made that joke.
What is Phoenix doing right now? In universe?
He's probably asleep.
I don't know.
It's like 3 a.m.
No, I mean like
Yeah.
what game are we between? Like
I think this is set between the second and the third game, as far as I know.
Ah, I see.
Because there's that blip in the third game where he's left and Edgeworth literally just took a trip around Europe. That was it.
I think it's actually set after the third one. Like after the trilogy.
Is
Who
it?
is it?
Even though
Oh, okay. Edgeworth just takes a lot of very sudden trips around Europe, I guess.
I mean, to be fair, if he's like a as high-ranking a prosecutor as that, people would consult him of particularly important cases, and he does canonically have quasi-European law knowledge.
Yeah. I think it would be a great idea to have set it between 2 and 3, but as far as I know.
Anyway, I'm going to stop thinking about Phoenix now and get on with this game. But I have my own methods, and I will conduct this investigation my way. When the scene before me contradicts a piece of evidence or seems off, that's when my deductive skills come into play. First, I have to find the spot that holds the contradiction.
That would be the bullet hole.
This is it. This bullet hole is where the contradiction lies. When I spot something that's off, I should touch the deduce button with conviction. Are you touching it with conviction?
I've touched it with conviction.
Touch it with conviction.
Okay. And when I have found sufficient proof to my God. And when I have found sufficient proof to prove the contradiction, that's a mouthful, I present it. This is how I do things. Yep.
Yes,
Every
this is how
day.
normal
Not
people
like how
think.
Phoenix does it
This is-
at all whatsoever.
This is
Nope.
how a neurotypical person thinks.
Edgeworth's the most neurotypical person I know.
None of the
He's
none
like
of the
so
tisms then.
neurotypical. None of it ism. Just zero tism.
What's that button do? Oh. Okay.
Ooh. Only one shot
Cool.
fired, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
only
one,
one
yeah.
shot
Text
fired.
goes up, text goes down, text goes up, text goes down.
Ooh.
Are you ready for this sound clip?
No.
I'm very excited.
He says Eureka.
He just said Eureka.
God, such a
Eureka.
fucking nerd. Someone shove him in a locker. This bullet hole is the contradiction. Could not have said that weirdly if I tried.
Well, what do you mean, sir?
Oh.
It's elementary. 2 shots were fired in this room. This is great music.
He wants to
So
be
good.
shown so bad.
Jeffy.
Shomes. Shomes.
The first felled victim. Oh goodness.
They go hard with the piano and,
And
the synth.
the second felled this fray.
Hey, that's right.
Are you eating, detective?
Cool,
Okay,
Are you having a
Okay.
little snack?
I get hungry when I'm stressed, okay?
He doesn't have time to eat at home. Let him be.
However, this gun was only fired once.
Hey, that's true too.
Which
But
means
you
that
can literally hear the cogs turning.
the wheel is spinning, but the hamster is dead. Hold on,
There's a
my sister is calling me. I'm just gonna have to pause real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, others.
No worries, no worries. I'll take this opportunity to save the game.
Hello. Yeah, are you okay?
Music. Oh, you're not muted, by the way, Alex.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go. Well, save and works. Cool.
Nice.
I really forget what this is. This is based on, like, I think the actual badges that lawyers wear in Japan. Like, the defense attorneys actually wear the badges that Phoenix wears, as far as I know. And like, Phoenix's badge is based on like a sunflower design, and and this is based on something as well, but it escapes me. Not sure what.
Prosecutors were originally not conceived as having badges, despite the badges existing in real life and the attorney's badge being based on the one used in real life Japan.
There you go.
Audible. Ooh.
Just gonna jazz out these tunes.
It is a jazzy tune, to be fair.
It's very jazzy.
They get yeah, they like to feature the piano and the synth in Edgeworth's soundtrack, as far as I know.
It's very vibey.
Whoa. Very strange. I don't know if it's a BlueStacks thing where my screen will just flicker sometimes. It might just flicker for me and not for you guys.
Right, I'm gonna run to the bathroom if we're waiting real quick, so.
Do.
Yeah, why not? Hello, hello. I've returned.
Hello.
I've also returned. Hello.
Hello. I have some Cadbury Caramilk chocolate.
Ooh, caramel. I've only ever baked with that.
Ooh.
We'll see how it is, I suppose. Yeah.
Unlike some idiots, I prefer to keep my badge in my pocket.
That's what he's implying with his item description here. Yes, we're all back. Checking.
Yep. I think so.
Ripley, Tony.
Hello, I am here.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, shall we?
Let's.
All right. Which means that one of these 2 bullets was fired from a different gun. Logic. Did the killer have another gun prepared for tonight?
2 guns.
By the way, oh, sorry. I don't know why I keep doing that. I'm so sorry.
It's alright.
By the way, I noticed something, sir.
Gracious, you did? Yes?
What's that thing sticking out from behind the frame?
It's clearly a safe. Ah, that. It's a secret safe.
It's a secret safe. Oh, I smell money.
No, it's where I keep the autopsy reports.
Oh, yes.
I'll spare us the trouble and just say it. Nothing like what you're imagining is inside. Now, if you could kindly move this frame out of the way.
Roger that. Achoo! Achoo! Oh, talk about dusty.
I suppose that's what happens when I'm not here to dust it once in a while.
I had no idea there was a safe here. I'd have kept it clean for you, sir. So when did you put this thing in?
It wasn't something I had installed personally. Every prosecutor's office has one.
Really? I had no idea.
Hence the word secret. Only prosecutors are supposed to have knowledge of their existence.
So, what's inside, Mr. Edgeworth?
Right now, nothing. We only use them to store especially important evidence when a trial is in session. Oh, that makes sense, actually.
That's it. Talk about squashing my hopes and dreams.
Discovered.
He's the golden retriever energy of Gumshoe is something to behold.
He's incredible. I love him very much.
The series would be
rest.
worse without him.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and or cranny.
You see?
And I will say that line every time.
Are we going to get the
Every
and
single
or every
time.
time as well?
Yes.
I hope so.
Now, this is odd.
Yeah. You found something, sir?
Yes, a distinct lack of dust.
Hmm.
This keypad, don't you find it to be a bit too clean?
Yeah, there's a thick layer of dust all around it, but not on the keypad itself.
You there, the forensic scientist. I refuse to learn your name.
The name box is forensics.
You there, Mr. Forensics.
Oh, I definitely wasn't sleeping on the job.
Could you please dust this area for fingerprints?
The point, this area.
This area.
You got it, sir.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
That's you, I believe, Rip.
Oh, fuck. Is it? Really?
Forensics person.
Oh. I couldn't find let alone lift a single print. Looks like it was wiped down well. I've gone into Raitidia voice.
Forensics Raitidia.
Forensics
You love to
Raitidia.
say it.
The worst
Now you're
forensics
doing the concrete
person we
credits.
know. As I thought. It appears that logic is the only way around this. Sorry. It appears that logic is the only way around this setback.
Oh no.
Time to rationally and calmly connect the dots with the information we have. Rationally and calmly.
So dramatic.
As opposed to the shitting, screaming flailing that normally happens.
I mean, there are some other things we could take a look at here. Like
I would love to look at the Steel Samurai.
the Steel Samurai.
Can we
figure we've got
examine
here.
that? Fuck yeah.
Just make sure I'm looking at it. There we go.
Well, it's a good thing my Steel Samurai doll was spared any harm. This is my most prized possession.
Speaking of which, I still haven't actually sat down and watched any of that show.
We can no longer be friends.
What's it about again?
Well, I don't know much about it myself, but
Liar.
the hero of the Steel Samurai War of the Neo Old Tokyo is the Steel Samurai, and his goal is to defeat the evil magistrate. It's a show geared towards kids. However, its high production plot draws in a number of adults as well.
Miles, why do you sound like you're reading off a Wikipedia
Princess,
article?
Warrior of Little Old Tokyo, and the Nickel Samurai, along with the deluge of merchandise and even a new stage presence.
You sure know a lot. Are you sure you're not some sort of rabid fanboy?
Clearly not. Anyone who keeps up with society knows at least this much. And that conversation lasted longer than expected. Let us return to the investigation.
It sounded like he was fucking rattling off a Wikipedia article.
Straight up. And is that like his cravat on these flowers or something?
It does look like a resting place for his cravat.
Right, that's where he keeps it.
Examine. Is this yet another batch of fresh flowers?
The ones that come with a card attached every month, like clockwork for you? Yep. Speaking of that, let's see what's on the card this month, sir.
From my...
All will be resolved. Wendy.
Wendy.
How the fuck can she afford all this? Oh, Ms. Irony, how painful are thy forms? I am a massive gay.
Wendy. Isn't that the name of that old lady with the whiny voice that's stuck?
Yes, that's enough, detective. You need not remind me any further. Ooh.
Oh dear. And I think that's also the King of Prosecutors trophy from
Is
Yes.
it?
Rise
It
from the...
is.
Can we look at it?
Right from the ashes, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But
Oh,
Oh, what's
it
your
doesn't-
trophy? The, Knight of Prosecutors, right?
It's king, but king of prosecutors, and it's not a trophy. It's a shield.
They
They
only
only
send
send
this
this
to the winning
to-
prosecutor, right?
Yep, they sure do. Yes, but I... Jesus
Damn.
Christ. Sorry. Oh, he's so stupid. Yes, but I have no real interest in the perceived worth of other people.
Okay.
As for my own worth, that is something only I can determine for myself.
That's so slick, sir. I'm gonna have to try saying that sometime. I might actually sound
course.
profound for once.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Unfortunately for him, his monetary worth is tied directly to his worth to me.
Damn.
It's a bit mean.
What?
Has someone been washing up his tea set?
It'd be very dusty back now.
Ah, watch out for that teacup fragments there, sir.
Oh, someone broke it.
That killer is going to pay this tea set.
Yikes! You're really mad over this.
This tea set is very dear to my heart and can only be bought in England. It cost more than your whole month's paycheck.
What? Now I feel like the killer's wasted one of my paychecks.
God, I can't believe they fucking broke his teapot, so your teacup. Oh my
Yeah,
god!
maybe we can go back to
Bastards.
England. Ew.
Fucking, I mean, the murder's one thing, but this is taking it a step.
Yeah,
far,
this is
guys.
horrible.
How could they? Well, I love his office and the way he's like made
Ah,
everything
my
like
desk.
match his look.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Right, shall we use some logic?
Let's.
Yeah, I think we can talk to Mr. Headband as well.
Well, should we do that? We talk to Mr. Headband. What's he up to?
I mean, I feel like we should put some stuff together first.
Well, we'll just wait right here as we do that. Okay.
Do it right over his shoulder.
Okay.
What is happening? What's the killer after? The files are a mess, pointing to a struggle between the victim and the killer.
Another handgun.
Fingerprints on the
Fingerprints.
And
Presumably, I guess we can match the killer's goal and wipe fingerprints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Connected two dots.
connect the dots.
I believe I have figured out what the murderer was after.
Well, what is it, sir?
The fact that the safe was wiped clean of fingerprints suggests that the criminal had at least attempted to open my safe, making the culprit's motive for breaking and entering theft, I believe. I wonder if knowing that the motive behind this break-in was theft changes what the other pieces of information can tell me about this crime.
I believe culprit tried to open my safe. Was the killer's motive theft?
Struggle.
Yes. Was it a struggle or was someone looking for something? I think.
Yeah. Interesting. I do like the angle of this. It is a different direction, and I appreciate it for doing that.
They tried to just make it not another Ace Attorney game.
Yeah, and then that's something I'm really enjoying.
Nice.
There is a possibility that the files splayed on the are not the result of a struggle between the victim and his killer.
Oh, you mean like it could be from when the killer tried to find something, sir?
Precisely. We need to figure out if any of the files have been stolen.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna shelve files like you've never seen before, even at a library.
Sure. Let's give that a try.
Excuse me, I was right behind him.
Objection!
Ah, Mr. Portsman.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Why do all the good always die young?
why? Thank you for the follow,
Why?
by the way.
Why? Oh, we gotta follow down.
Yeah.
Surely you must ponder that every once in a while, Mr. Edgeworth.
I never ponder anything.
Not
No
even
matter-
more.
No. No matter how much we lament, the dead will not come back to life. Please do this at the funeral. All we can do is search for the truth. Now move the fuck out of the way.
And? So what are we supposed to do? How are we supposed to go about finding the oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with me?
I've been asking that question ever since you showed up.
Jeez.
Firstly, we calmly restore the file to its rightful place. I'm sorry, Edgeworth really brings out the inner bitch.
He really does, that was my normal voice!
Oh, Edgeworth.
You got it! Here, let me help.
Maybe we should remove the bloodstains first.
So this file goes here, and that book goes there.
You sure know a lot about where things go, despite it being Mr. Edgeworth's office.
Because I'm the one who keeps it tidy, pal. Okay, done.
Yes, nothing untoward happening here.
He had
here.
bare arms!
Sorry. Oh my
dear.
goodness, I'm so sorry. It would appear that the murder was definitely committed here.
Oh, the bloodstains in the bookshelf are still fresh.
Oh no, they got blood on my OnlyFans. Oh, they didn't. It's OE, but it looks like OF.
Guts.
I suspect that the victim was killed in a standing position, hence the prints on the shelf.
And then the guy fell onto the floor, right? The blood on the floor is kind of grossing me out.
Detective, I don't have the time to deal with your weak stomach right now.
But you know, no good with blood, sir.
This was definitely the wrong profession for
I
you.
was gonna say.
I'm certain there's something wrong with this picture.
Yeah.
He's dead.
No.
So what we got here? We got the handprints. We've got
We got
what's that? Bullet hole?
yes.
That seems a little bit too low and too far to the right.
Yeah. So it
To
looks like
be-
he was. So it looks like he was sitting, propped up
So-
against it.
So this is where the bullet lodged itself after it went through the victim, huh?
For the
For
bullet to be lodged so.
lodged. Oh.
Ah, you did it this time. For the bullet to be lodged so squarely in a file spine indicates that the files were ransacked after the shooting had occurred.
Then I guess the victim was moved because he was in the killer's way.
I see the
Deduce.
deduce button at the top.
Is this spot somehow connected to any of the other evidence I hold?
Would it be this
Oh.
one? Where it says it went through
Crime
his
scene
abdomen?
notes, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I feel like.
If he was standing,
Eureka!
which you can presume because of how his handprints are there on
handprints.
the upper shelf, then that file is all wrong.
Hmm.
I'm so sorry. There is clearly a contradiction here with this bullet hole.
What do you mean, sir?
You don't see. God, I'm annoying. Quite simply, the bullet hole itself is too low. If the victim was shot in the stomach, then the hole should be much higher up. This
But what if the
music's
guy was
so
shot-
funky?
It's really good.
So funky.
But what if the guy was shot while he was sitting or lying down, sir?
That would be illogical. The victim leaned against the shelf here after being shot, which suggests that he was standing when he was shot.
Then that means... Wait, what does that mean, sir?
It means you need to use your brain every once in a while instead of mine, detective.
Jesus Christ.
In any case, it means someone made a faulty assumption. And it was from this mistake that our current contradiction was born. What is the faulty assumption that caused this problem with the bullet hole's position?
The order
order of the
of the
file.
files.
The order of the files. I believe the order of the files is a bit off.
You mean I put them back in the wrong order just now? Hey, actually, I think the labels on the files are wrong, sir.
Oh?
Yeah, you see here how the files that were shot begin with the number 0? What are those doing all the way down there after 1, 2, and 3? That's really weird.
Actually, the way they're organized now is the correct order. They are exactly as I see them in my mind's eye.
But the numbers are all out of order.
Really?
So,
Feels
Those
convoluted,
white-
man. I'm just saying.
those white bind, I have a very specific way of doing things, and I get upset if it's moved. Those white binders are special, so they're arranged a little differently. But from this, we know that the files were not in this order when the crime occurred. Aha, so that's it. I believe the killer made the same incorrect assumption as you just did, Detective. Let's rearrange the files in numerical order and see what we find out.
Do you think it'd be okay to prop the body back up to how it was before it was moved?
No. They finished processing the crime scene, so I don't see why it should. Yeah, let's just weekend at Bernie's this corpse.
Off he goes.
If you please, Detective Gunshoe, handle this body some.
Just kind of haul him up a bit.
the,
It's
the
fine.
dead body. The dead body. Handle the dead body. As I suspected, the bullet hole is now where it should logically be. What happened to the victim's head?
That's a really,
God.
that's a really bad angle.
Fucking God. Yeah.
Oh, that's going to revisit me in my dreams tonight. The killer went through my files first before shooting Mr. Faith. And then... Oh, sorry.
And then
Me,
put
I
the
need to
files
really
back
read.
And then put the files back in numerical order, I guess.
Exactly. And then proceeded to shoot the victim.
But why would someone kill a man and then look through your files one more time?
Puzzling indeed. The files were thrown into disarray twice, once before and once after the crime. But why?
Two different people.
Now the crime scene is as it was at the time of the murder. Time to give it another look. Are those fucking letters there?
Yeah.
These are these
Yes.
letters.
Yes.
An
This-
O and an E. I wonder what that's supposed to spell.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
dear.
What is that? Why does it say gumshoe on there in blood?
Please don't say that out loud, Detective.
Oh,
I'd
policeman.
say it's some incredibly incriminating evidence.
Of course
To
you
a
would.
adult, maybe.
Yes, indicative of criminal activity indeed.
No, wait, there's gotta be some mistake. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, help me. Say something, sir.
It's definitely not you. It appears that one of my files was stolen.
Is that all, sir? What about me and my situation?
Gumshoe, you are not entirely competent of. You are not competent enough to commit murder.
The Dirk Gently defense.
Is this really what? Yeah, is this what the killer was really after? Stolen fire total.
Stolen file. Hey,
Oh shit, we're done.
with the investigation.
Well,
Well,
that's one murder
let's
solved.
pack
Let's
up.
go.
Let's pack up, boys. We're done here. Ace Attorney speedrun.
Time. That's it. We did
Hey, sick. All right, what's the next one?
it.
Looks like Jim was able to leave us the name of his killer in the end.
How annoyed Edgeworth is. Just like
And
that
this
animation
most
is
important
wonderful.
message managed to reach us.
It's a little finger tap, you mean?
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. Did you guys?
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
You can't be terribly pleased to hear that your beloved partner is the guilty party.
That's a little much, isn't it? If you're going to accuse Detective Gumshoe of being the culprit, I sincerely hope you have some proof to back it up. That's circumstantial at best.
Jim's words. They're more than enough, wouldn't you say?
If that's how you want to play it, then at least allow me to understand.
Oh. Did we? Hello?
Did I glitch out?
You did a little bit there.
Pardon me.
I got understand. And then.
If that's how you want to play it, then at least allow me to understand your.
But,
I think it might have happened again.
For God's sake.
On the same word as well.
Fucking bite me, bitch.
Oh well.
You got it. Sorry, I've been totally zoned out.
Alright.
I don't like this one bit. There's something strange about this man's attitude.
Besides everything about him?
There must be some sort of flaw to his logic waiting for me to dig out.
Yeah, say like something strange about his name and his look and everything else.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Ah,
what are you gonna do?
You okay?
I just dropped my phone, don't worry about it. What I always do in court. I'm going to cross-examine him. One way or another, I'll expose the flaw in his logic with this technique. Use it on Phoenix. It works every single fucking time. Apart from the times when it doesn't.
How do you do that? Can you explain it to me, sir?
God.
These
are such mild answers.
Might as well.
Might as well, or maybe some other time.
Maybe some other time.
I think we've played Ace Attorney before.
I don't know about you, but I've
a
never
little
played
bit.
a single Ace Attorney game.
We know how a cross-examination works, I think.
Mr. Portsman, if you are ready, I'm just going to ignore Detective Gumshoe's idea.
Oh, God.
Why does it feel
I feel
bad?
now.
Oh, if you don't have time, you could just say so, sir.
Although this is
Sorry.
definitely more in character.
Yes.
My, what lovely eyes you have, and then you zoom out and it's immediately. He kind of has a Danny Sexbang look going on.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
It's like if Danny Sexpan didn't get many bitches.
Yes.
A bitchless sex bang is what you're saying.
A big
I believe that's what they call a wank.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, God. On that note, let's start the cross-examination.
Or
Sorry,
in
not the
Laszlo's words,
cross-examination.
fucking what was it?
Well, there we go.
What was it?
The
A visit
argument.
from Mrs. Palmer and her 5 milkmaids.
Oh dear. Let's get straight into it, shall we?
Dude. Detective Gumshoe, you stole Jim's gun from him and shot him dead. Fervor, you messed up the files to make it look like you had committed theft instead. It doesn't make sense, but never mind. That's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf. But thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody... Did I get cut off?
No?
No, you didn't.
Oh, well, okay, it went bitty for me.
Oh.
But thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody letters his body was hiding. And it will be by his final words that you will be brought to justice. Have a thumbs up.
Thumbs
Good
intend to
murder.
argue.
Good job.
You intend to argue that the victim's dying message points to his killer. What Sherlock Season 1 bullshit is this?
I can hear Jim's voice, and he's calling for his killer's arrest.
Are you sure you're not mishearing his words, Mr. Portsman?
Zing.
There is no way Detective Gumshoe is the culprit here. I will find the flaw in this man's logic and expose it with credible evidence.
Here we go. Rebuttal.
Rebuttal!
Rebuttal.
Time for a rebuttal.
Ooh.
Yes, so this bit's basically just like Ace Attorney.
Just in court. Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
What are we thinking with this one?
Hmm.
What evidence have we got, actually?
I have no idea.
Crime scene notes. We have the gun with 1 shot fired. The
One
secret
shot,
safe with
each
the prints
prosecutor.
wiped. And the stolen file. One of the files that were written upon in blood was stolen by the culprit.
Wait, no. That doesn't make sense then. If he didn't see the name that was written on the files, he literally stole one of them. He had to look at them to steal the actual file.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't notice the bloody letters his body was hiding. And then he stole a file that had bloody writing on it.
Yeah, that makes no goddamn sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like, great idea, yeah. I'm so fucking smart.
I hate to burst your bubble. Perhaps you're not aware, Mr. Portsman, but there is a serious flaw in your logic. You dumb fuck.
Yeah, bringing a bit of the courtroom into this, I see. No problem. I'm game.
I can't help but find it odd.
Good. Excuse me?
Odd that a fellow prosecutor would be brought down by the power of his own office.
I love this music so much.
It's great.
Yeah.
I cannot see shit.
Oh, can you not?
There we go.
It's fine
Okay,
on
no,
my-
sorry. It's my internet is crapping out a little bit, so if I disappear, it's that. But,
sorry, I see.
Yeah, no worries. What are you talking about? Oh, you're joking. I get it.
I've never joked a day in my fucking life. If you have the time to laugh, then maybe you have the time to take another closer look at this.
Its music is.
Do
a
you
remix
still
of,
not see?
the? Sorry,
Great
Edgeworth.
revival.
Just like his theme basically. It's like objectionified.
Yeah, it's fun. Do you still not see? If not, may I direct your attention to the missing file?
What? That's impossible.
What's impossible, Mr. Portsman?
Nothing.
Good thing that headband is there to
This is-
catch all your sweat.
I was gonna say, like,
Yeah, that's why it's a sweatband.
such a nice little detail.
Yeah.
The files on that shelf are all about a certain case. When the killer went to take the file after murdering your partner, I highly doubt they could have missed the bloody letters written on the spines.
It's possible that they could have taken the file before committing the murder.
That makes even less sense, you dumb fuck. I think it's pretty obvious that the file was stolen after it was written on. The missing letters in the detective's name where the file should be is proof. Oh,
Yeah,
sure hit
I
it.
mean the S is gone and there's only half an H.
If Detective Gumshoe really was the culprit of this case, I highly doubt that even he could overlook his own name written in blood files. Especially as a detective who can't stand the sight of blood.
Which means what exactly? What does that make this dying message?
Stupid. Dumb. It makes it the work of a criminal intent on tampering with the crime scene. Break.
That's so low. I can't believe the criminal tried to pin this whole thing on me, sir. I'm gonna get him, sir. Why I yada? Why I yada?
What a
Very Scrappy Doo kind of energy.
He's scrapping. He up for a scrap.
I'm gonna get him, sir. You'll see. I'm gonna have him under arrest in no time.
Well, sportsman.
Brilliant. Absolutely splendid. Logic deserving of Olympic gold.
I appreciate the praise, but it doesn't change the fact that your reasoning is flawed.
You win some and you lose some. That's how life goes.
Glad everyone's so cheery,
My God.
even though I feel more dead than alive.
Jesus.
But you know, it really is a shame. I really didn't want to have to bring this up. However,
God.
But what is it this time? Are you still after me, pal?
Yes, he is.
humor me for a second. Who has the key to this office?
That would be me. But Mr. Edgeworth just proved that I'm innocent, pal.
He's stripping.
Where did you get the coat from?
He's doing the opposite.
Yes, putting more clothes on.
Yeah,
You look
that's
better
absolutely right. And I acknowledge your innocence.
I love that stupid little pose as well.
now.
He's
Yeah.
such a dumbass.
All him.
Then
Brilliant.
why do I send...
Oh,
Did I go out again?
You did.
Yeah, you did.
For fuck's sake! Then why do I sense that you still have something to say?
Gotta give you a glimpse of the shoulders every now and then. I was thinking, did you know there is one other person with a key to this office?
Is it the judge?
the judge has
It's worse.
the key.
One other person?
Hey, you there!
Hang on, is this going to be me?
Yeah, this, sir.
Possibly.
What is it, sir?
I think it was you who voiced her, if I recall correctly.
Might be. It might have been.
Maybe. Would you kindly fetch and escort that lovely young lady here for me?
A lady. God, one of those in my office.
The girl is a member. I know it seems impossible given your reputation. The girl is a member of this building's security. Think of her as a material witness.
Security? Did you say security? No. Stop it, pal. Don't.
What's wrong with him all of a sudden?
You gotta defend his girlfriend.
Oh.
I believe she needs no introduction. I have called upon Miss Maggie Bird, a member of security.
Oh, here she is.
Oh, there she is.
Oh.
The Blue Badger t-shirt.
Yeah.
Blue Badger, my god. Yes, so if I'll try and take her up, I suppose.
I'll go for it.
Detective Gumshoe, sir?
Maggie.
God, the straits.
Straight people in my office.
Disgusting. I shall not have it.
Miss Bird is a security guard on watch tonight.
It is the song that
I
does,
see. And your point is...
This is the same song in every game. Why change it?
I mean, it is great.
My point is that she could very well have used it. And by it, I mean the master key, which can open all the office doors in this building.
What?
You're not the guilty party, Detective Gumshoe. And the only other person with access to this room is Miss Bird.
How dare you! I would never sneak into someone's room.
That's right. I refuse to believe that Maggie's the culprit, pal. Yeah, it was me. That's right. I did it.
Oh my god. Can we take that as a confession, Detective?
Oh, God.
No, well, it wasn't really me. But it definitely wasn't Maggie, pal. So yeah, it was me. If it was, you'd have no problems with that, right?
Please refrain from flying off the detective handle.
Sorry?
Flying off the detective?
Oh dear.
Oh god, sorry. Please refrain from flying off the handle, detective. There's no need for such theatrics.
Listen to your boss, Detective. He understands what I'm saying here.
I hate this fucker in his
girl.
stupid fucking coat.
He's got a stupid fucking. That girl was the only one who could have committed the crime, and for one simple reason.
If you just don't touch it, you just... wait. Oh.
Yeah.
What is
Just
he
That's
doing?
what I mean about the idle animations. They're fucking
Is
brilliant.
he trying to like cause a hurricane? What's going on?
He's
Maybe.
flourishing.
Reason for suspicion.
It's pretty obvious that Miss Bird snuck into your room using the master key. I mean, if Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door, then that leaves only Miss Bird as our prime suspect. and apparently no one in this universe has heard of a lockpick. On top of which, she knows our good detective, doesn't she? Making it all that more probable that she was the one who faked the dying message.
So you're saying she used the master key? Jot that down real
Okay.
quick.
Yep, just quickly.
Incredibly incriminating evidence, wouldn't you say?
I would never say those words in that order. That's what you claimed about the evidence earlier as well. That turned out for you.
That was then, this is now. The flow of a good match always changes during a rally.
Oh, I see.
This
You're a
isn't a
tennis
game
player.
of tennis.
Maybe it is, you don't know. It's all about your reflexes and reaction time, especially for an athlete like me.
I wonder if there was anyone else other than Miss Bird who could have used the master key. It seems that the only way to get Mr. Portsman to give me more details is to press him.
Thanks. Thank you.
Hint McFucking hint.
What should we press is the question.
I
Yeah.
presume the statement about the... so not this one.
Isn't the one who opened the door. Accidentally missed
That
those
leaves
are
only
our
Whispered as our prime suspect.
Mm,
I think that one just gone.
yeah.
Yeah?
Well, I'm sure you can press all of them. They're like
Yeah.
free agent.
I've
Don't you
missed
think
this
it's a
whole
bit? Don't you think it's a bit early to be jumping to conclusions?
Are you saying there's another way to open that door other than with the master key?
Yes.
Oh, I get it. Perhaps you had a spare mate or someone else.
No. No. Absolutely not. What? No. I'll have you
Was there
know, I
something
have
you wanted-
never made a spare. So what are you insinuating?
I mean, I see the guy in the blue suit around here a lot. Just
I'm
saying.
sure you no comment.
Nothing. Guess I should have known better than to suggest that someone like you would.
Okay, I guess we let's
She knows
go
something.
back to the first one.
Yeah, I think so.
Actually,
I would like to. Pretty obvious.
what did this say? Door can open every office door. Its use is controlled by security staff. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, should we just press them all and see where we go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to know why it's pretty.
Hmm.
Obvious. I don't think it is.
Hold it!
Are you sure Miss Bird is the only member of security that could have used the master key?
There's only one person on staff at this time of night. And tonight, she's it. Isn't that right, Miss Bird?
That's true, but I wasn't able to use the master key at the time of the crime, sir.
Wasn't able to? What's that supposed to mean? No.
Yes. Moving on. I hate to get sidetracked by something unrelated.
What do you mean, unrelated? I want to hear what she has to say, pal.
But you can't really trust her not to tell lies. Plus, I hate wasting time.
Shame that's all you've done since you've stepped foot in my stupid office.
Oof, roasted.
Ask for more details, please.
Always ask for more.
Not so fast. I too am interested in hearing what Bird has to say.
Didn't I just say it'd be a waste of time? We don't need to hear the lies.
I rather think we do. I'll be the judge of that. Miss Bird, if you please.
I discovered that the master key was missing at around 1 a.m., sir.
What do you mean by missing?
As in, it wasn't anywhere in the security booth, sir. The killer must have stolen it.
Mr. Portsman, I believe this to be an important piece of testimony. Don't you?
I can't believe that someone like you would be taken in by such words.
Not lying, sir.
If that's the case, then I'd like to know why you have the master key now.
I don't quite know. It just reappeared all of a sudden, sir.
It'd be great if I could, if my internet would just let me catch up. That'd be fantastic. That'd be so nice.
The internet
God.
was...
A likely story. Yeah, it's not having a good time. A likely story. And where's your proof that the key was stolen to begin with? I bet you just forgot where you put it and then found it again.
I never lose things. I can practically guarantee that.
Mm-hmm.
With me, if something disappears, it's usually because someone stole it.
Yeah, pal. Trust me, you don't want to test just how bad our luck is.
Unfortunately, I can't deem this piece of testimony as conclusive.
Glad you agree, Mr. Edgeworth.
But you still haven't established Maggie's motive for breaking into Mr. Edgeworth's office.
That's true.
Her motive? Didn't we already establish it was theft? I mean, the culprit clearly went through the bookshelves and at least tried the safe.
It's as if Mr. Fuck my entire life. It's as Mr. Portsman says, Detective. I can't ignore the fact that all the evidence points towards a motive of theft. But I'm done taking blows. It's time to counterattack with a few facts of my own.
Dun dun.
New statement. New statement alert.
From the messed up shelves to the wiped down safe, I'd say thievery. Well,
At least
no,
told
hang
him
on.
that the thieves have been wiped down.
Something more important than that. Maggie should know that a safe exists there.
That's true.
He knows it, yes, because he's a prosecutor. But himself and Miles, and by extension now Gumshoe, are literally the only people in the room that knows one of those exists.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Even Gumshoe didn't know about it, yeah.
It's implausible that Maggie would know about it.
That's true. That's true.
Wild.
Hey. Very nice.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Someone fucked up, didn't they? Should continue insisting that Bird was set on stealing something.
Why not? It's the truth, after all.
Mm.
It was also by it was also by your logic that we came to the whole thievery conclusion anyway.
That may be, but you must also be aware of the fact that this safe is a secret safe. The existence of which is only privy to prosecutors.
Ah,
I find it a little hard to believe that a hidden safe was part of her coming to plan.
but she could have found it by accident while she was turning everything else upside down.
I highly doubt that. I'd say the culprit knew exactly what they were looking for. After all, only the bookshelf and the safe were targeted. They won't go through my desk.
Yeah.
I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah, even I didn't know about that safe, pal. And that means there's no way Maggie could have known about it either.
Then you were proposing.
I do wish you would. They've been together for a while.
With the killer.
I want to
Well,
plan a wedding.
I mean, it'd be weird to have it like now. Like it's kind of weird to just propose an emergency. I'm just not going. Anyway, the killer is a prosecutor.
Interesting conclusion. That's definitely looking more probable. Stupid bitch. What's wrong, prosecutor? Do you have a different suspect in mind now?
I... Curses! Why? What made you...
What's with the angry face all of a sudden?
It's all my fault.
What do you mean?
It's Jim. He knew about the existence of the secret safes.
What did you just say?
We were partners, like inseparable conjoined twins.
Okay.
That's why I told him. I filled him in on the secret safes.
Then that means...
Yeah, I know. I had only just told him too. Obviously, it was wrong of me to tell him.
How thoroughly convenient this is all sounding.
I still can't quite believe it, but the thief who broke into your room was probably Jim.
Now he's claiming that the victim was the thief.
And you were simply trying to stop him, weren't you? Miss Maggie Bird.
Excuse me?
What the fuck is he about?
I mean, you are a security guard, right? That's your job. But killing is going a bit too far, even in your risky profession.
My god, he just doesn't fucking give up, does he?
He does not give up.
What the... You're still accusing Maggie of the murder?
Yes and no. I mean, she had stumbled upon Jim, who had probably drawn his gun. I get it. It was self-defense, wasn't it?
No, I couldn't. I could never do something like that. Not even as a security guard, sir.
Plus, even if he was the thief, he wouldn't have a key to this office.
Which is precisely why he had to steal it, wouldn't you say? It was Jim who stole the master key.
There he is, stealing it.
There he be. Pretty impossible for a supposedly stolen key to be here with us unless... Well, unless you retrieved it from Jim after you killed him.
Mr. Portsman, are you actually accusing your own partner of being a thief?
That's how my last free breakup started. I don't want to admit it, but it's the only way for everything else to make sense. Definitely not scrambling.
Has he no honor?
Nope.
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 Now then, I think we're done here. The investigation waits for no man.
Oh, extremely not done.
Would you people be so kind as to see yourselves out?
It's my office.
You can't kick us out. This is Mr. Edgeworth's office.
Yeah, but I'm the one who's been assigned to this case. It's definitely not a conflict of interest.
Pardon?
You're all suspects to varying degrees, and therefore ineligible to run this show. I, however, am proven innocent by no possible standard.
Listen, pal. How many times do I have to say this? Maggie can't be the culprit.
Detective Gumshoe, calm yourself.
But sir...
We have no choice but to accommodate his request. For now.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. At least one of you understands. Now then, if you could remove yourselves from my crime scene, I'd be most grateful.
That's never worked with Phoenix, and it's not going to work with me. My words, Mr. Portsman. We will meet again.
If that's a formal request from the legendary prosecutor himself, then I suppose so.
No, I'm still not free on Friday.
Okay. Now don't you disappoint me, you hear?
Be
Be continued.
continued.
Ooh.
Funky jingle.
Yeah, it's a funky jingle.
Save? Save.
Yeah.
We're coming into
Yes.
end part 1 after beginning.
Wow.
How are we feeling? How are we doing?
What time is
For the
it?
minute, it is
Is-
20 to 11.
Oh,
2012.
yeah, God.
Doing these much shorter than the Great Ace Attorney.
Yes.
Yes.
The games moved at a different pace back then.
No.
March 14th, it's almost 4:20 in the morning.
Oh,
Goodness
wow.
me.
Mm.
Alright, shall we carry on for a little bit?
Let's...
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
What is with that prosecutor? I can't believe how rude he was. It was unbelievable.
Imagine prosecutors being rude. Couldn't imagine.
Uh-huh.
Please maintain your professionalism, detective.
I'm gonna find some real solid evidence proving Maggie's innocence. You'll see, sir.
But we've been kicked out. But we've been kicked out of the crime scene, sir.
True. So then what now?
Looks like my life's fallen into yet another gigantic ditch.
God, you poor thing. I'm so sorry, Maggie. You don't deserve this.
It does,
Do not despair, Miss Bird. We can overcome this as well. There are many other places and things we should be looking into anyway.
Really, sir?
Let me point at this basketball.
Yeah, basketball, by the way.
For example, this hallway. The linchpin of his argument against Miss Bird is related to the master key. I can't help it, my Northernisms keep coming in on my A's. In that case, this hallway is the perfect place to look for more information regarding the mystery surrounding my door. Begin investigation. Let's fucking go! Let's move around! Yeah!
Legs!
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 It's a long hallway.
Ah! Oh no!
I mean...
What the fuck are you doing here?
Let's just talk to this guy, shall we?
It looks like you're in quite the pinch, Mr. Edgeworth.
What the fuck are you doing here? To be sure, a murder within the halls of the prosecutor's office is no trifling matter, and I misread that word. We must find, apprehend, and punish the killer accordingly, post-haste.
Sounds like a messy case you've got on your hands. If you ever feel lost or need some advice, my door is always open.
and I'll never use it.
How gracious. I will keep your offer in mind. Who is this guy again?
Okay.
Damn. Who's this guy again?
Oh, that's
Anyway.
cold. Oh my god!
Yes.
Jesus Christ, Edgeworth.
Look at that
He's
face.
He's just a stone cold bitch.
Stupid bitch.
Edgeworth stares into your soul.
No wonder everybody fucking hates this. Oh,
Why is
God.
there basketball here, by the way?
There's this
Should we start
basketball
with the
hooper.
basketball?
Why don't we find out?
And this
Yeah.
basketball hoop as well. Just get out of the way of the... Okay.
What is a basketball doing here?
That's what I said.
That's Mr. Portsman's prized possession, sir. I heard he also
Oh,
plays
he likes
soccer.
balls, does he?
I have no comment to make at this time. I heard he also plays soccer, dodgeball, and even tennis.
And not a single one of those sports is suitable to be played in a hallway. In fact, I'm struggling to think of any sport that's suitable to be played in a hallway. Darts?
Dunno, yeah, I suppose.
What is a basketball hoop doing here?
Hey, did this used to be just outside next to the building a long time ago?
Mm-hmm. So when and why was it moved indoors?
I don't remember exactly, but I saw one of the
Oh,
officers drag it up here recently.
I shut the door.
Chaos Cash.
He just pushed it open. He's very strong. Quite scary.
He's very large and in charge.
He's not at all in charge. Had to come in and wind between my legs and scare the shit out. Okay. Drag it.
I heard that it wouldn't fit in the elevator, so the poor guy had to bring it in himself.
All the way up to the 12th
Oh
floor.
my god. Jeez. Okay.
Ow.
So that would presumably...
This office, then.
1203. Hey Maggie, whose room is this again?
It's Yes, Mr. Portsman, sir.
So he is my new neighbor, I see. I suppose he moved in while I was away overseas.
Okay. Should we speak to Maggie?
Yeah, I enjoy Gumshoes accompanying us like a Pokemon.
Follows dutifully.
I was wondering if I may speak with you for a bit concerning this case.
Good conversation opener.
I'm very good at human conversations.
I've always been a big fan of the courtroom, but this is like a dream. A dream where I'm being cross-examined by V. Miles Edgeworth.
Sure.
He finds female attention off-putting.
He does. I can't let this chance pass me by. I must ask her about the master key. There we go. I'm doing the southern A's.
Well done.
I should jog her memory by showing my notes to her through the present button. Present button.
Oh, that's
Have
it.
a present.
I
Have a
see what you mean now,
present.
Alex. Because you were saying master key before as opposed to
I was,
master
yes.
key.
Master key, yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's my northern accent coming in. It's really the only bit where I do sound proper north. My A's and occasionally when I get relaxed, I'll be like, yeah, all right.
Show a dicky.
Sorry. So when did you discover that the master key was...
By the time I realised it, I think it was around 1 a.m, sir. I noticed it was back at around 2:30 a.m. It was just sitting there on the ledge where the security room's reception window is. And I'm sure that between those two times it was not just gone, but stolen, sir!
Okay. It's a strange place to keep... Why is such an important key stored in such an insecure place?
It's not like that, sir. We always keep the key further inside the room, away from the window.
Always, you say? Except for this time, correct?
Well, I admit that was a bit careless, but I had my reasons. I left it outside because I was sort of using it at the time. It was after I'd used it that I left it sitting out on the ledge.
She used the master key.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting. Use the master key?
Used the master key?
What did you mean by you use the master key?
Oh, I had to use it to open the door for this prosecutor who'd forgotten his key.
I see. Oh, her hat!
I mean, it's my job as a security guard, right?
Right, I'm shutting the door.
She's shutting the door!
Right, okay. Please, please, for the love of God, don't tell me you gave it to somebody who just said he was a prosecutor who'd lost his keys. What is it?
That's right, I just remembered! The prosecutor who forgot his key...
Was
it
it
was
the
Mr.
victim?
Portsman, sir!
Oh dear.
As
What?
was close.
Please tell me more, Miss Bird. Quickly.
Forgetful Mr.
Oh,
Portsman.
We've not looked at the victim stuff yet. I like the tick. That's quite helpful,
Handy.
actually.
Handy. Yes, you've done this one. Should we speak about the other stuff as well?
Yeah. Have you ever met the victim before?
Well, I've seen him a couple of times before when I had to go to Mr. Portsman's office. Mr. Faith was always playing basketball with Mr. Portsman, sir.
That sounds like fun. Just once I'd love to play with them.
Sounds fun, but the only person ever taking a shot was Mr. Portsman.
Why does that surprise me?
All Mr. Faith ever did was pass him the ball, sir.
On second thought, I don't think I'd have fit in all that well with him.
Poor guy.
Oh well, you're unforgetful, Mr. Portsman.
Forgetful of him. It was around 12 a.m. Mr. Portsman had forgotten his office key, so he came down to security, sir.
And that's why you loaned the master key to him. That's when, even.
No way! It's against regulations to loan the master key out to anyone. I walked with Mr. Portsman to his office and opened the door for him personally, sir.
I see.
And then, what happened after that?
Well, he called for me to come close up his office as he was leaving to go home. That was around 1:30 a.m., I think.
So, in summary, for the sake of one forgetful prosecutor, you used the master key twice tonight.
12 a.m. and 1:30.
Interesting.
Talk about suspicious.
I doubt you can say that you've never left your keys at home, Detective. I think this calls for a thorough examination of Mr. Portsman's door. Let's go inside his cringe office.
Cringe office.
You just know it's full of, like... I won't rest until I've inspected every single suspicious nook and / or cranny.
Okie dokie. Have a look at the
The door is locked tight.
I bet the old credit card trick wouldn't work here, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
This is the office of a high prosecutor, Detective. These doors would be pretty ineffective if the average cat burglar could get through them.
Aha! So I guess only a great cat burglar could get in. That must be who our culprit is.
Might I advise you to return to that conclusion? Holy shit!
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god! Good lord. Might I advise you to return that conclusion to whatever pawn shop you bought it from?
sucks. The sucks of a man.
Cold
Cutting.
bitchery.
Cutting.
A little sass from the boy.
Pardon me. Room 1203. I take it that this is Mr. Portsman's office. We've already done this.
Yeah, you can't mistake it because of that basketball hoop, sir. Oh, that reminds me. Mr. Portsman had actually wanted room 1202 really badly.
Did
But
he now?
Since you were already occupying it, Mr. Edgeworth, we put him next door, sir.
So why was Mr. Portsman so particular about getting room 1202?
I'm not sure, but I bet it's because of something like his birthday is December 2nd?
Ah yes, we're in Japanifornia.
Japanifornia, indeed.
Yup, that's gotta be it. I can't think of another reason why.
I can think of at least free. Ugh, why am I even wasting time thinking about this?
That's a good question. What else is there to look at here? Does this give us a different door, or maybe the basketball hoop?
Maybe.
It's Mr. Portsman's personal basketball hoop.
I can't believe he put something like this in the hallway of the prosecutor's office. Mind you, considering the type of prosecutors we have, I shouldn't be surprised.
But you know, it's actually pretty useful, sir. I haven't gotten lost trying to get to your office since it's been here.
That's a good point. That's a good point. How long have I managed to have the same office and yet you still managed to get lost?
Okay. Okay. Is there anything else to look at here?
Anything else?
Any logic we can use?
Oh god, okay. No.
Maybe another gun in play.
No.
The files were rearranged twice. The master key was stolen between 1 AM and 2:30, and it was used between or at 12 AM and 1:30.
Let's go back. Master key was stolen. Hold on.
That's not right, is
At
it?
2:30.
Well, now
Yeah.
we know that it must have gone missing between 1:30 and 1:20. Narrows it a bit.
Yep.
Like, yeah. Can't have been used, right?
Well, it could have been used within an hour.
Miss
Bird, I'm afraid there's a...
You cut out, sorry.
Fuck! Miss Bird, I'm afraid that there's a flaw in your story.
What? No way, pal! I mean, sir?
You said you locked up Mr. Portsman's office at 1:30 AM, correct? However, the master key had already been stolen at that time.
Wow! Nothing gets by you, Mr. Edgeworth. You saw that contradicting like a pro. I
You know,
totally
it's
forgot
incredible.
all about that.
When we're playing this game from Phoenix's perspective, no one ever says that to him.
No one's
Everyone's quite-
impressed.
Everyone's quite mean to Phoenix.
Yeah.
Just what comes
Everyone's
of being
like,
the
"Oh, yeah, fuck
defense.
I was like, yeah, if you fucking saw through this country, fuck you. Stupid lawyer, fuck you.
Something about Edgeworth's demeanour, he just gets more praise for doing the same thing.
I think it's because he never reacts to anything ever.
But thanks to you, I remember it now. Right. It was around that very time that I realised the master key was missing.
Oh dear. And?
Well, I'm a security guard, sir. I couldn't just admit to losing the master key, could I? So I pretended to lock up his room, sir.
Aha! Sorry, I don't know why I did that. You pretended. So
Yeah.
actually, we can go in. Let's go in. Let's go look at his cringe fail office.
I used my house key and made it look like I was locking up, sir.
Ah, so in actuality, you never did relock the door then. Let's go inside. Let's go.
Well, I thought that maybe I could go lock it after I found the key. Come to think of it, I guess the door still hasn't been locked properly.
Come on, let's go inside.
Let's put this door in our court record. I mean, organizer. Let's go inside.
Let's go. Yes, I want to see this idiot's. No, well, it's not though, Edgeworth. The door is locked tight. Maybe I should try a handle.
He's already tried, though, is the thing.
Do you see what the deduce button has appeared?
Yes, I know.
There's a slight.
Inside his stupid
There's
thing.
a slight problem
yes, I
here,
know.
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yes.
If Maggie unlocked Portsman's door, presumably, and then fail to unlock it, why indeed is it still locked?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. Let's point it out.
Interessante.
Reality.
There's a contradiction. There's a contradiction here between reality and the evidence. Pardon me. If what Miss Bird has said is true, then why is this door locked tight?
Huh? You know, you're right.
Miss Bird, are you sure you didn't relock this door?
Certain of it, sir. I don't think Mr. Portsman noticed it himself that I hadn't.
I think he did.
Which means what, sir?
It either means he actually does have the key to his office, or that the door Miss Bird opened wasn't this one at all, but a completely different one.
She opened a different door. But how can you prove that?
There's an easy way to find out. All we need to do is apply logic.
Prints on the doorknob.
Prints on the doorknob.
The prints on the doorknob will tell us everything.
Hey, you. Yeah, you, pal. Do us a favor and see what you can lift from this, okay? So,
Forensics.
why'd you find out?
There's no need for such belligerent nostril-flaring, detective.
I think there's quite a few forensics guys throughout the game.
Okay, guys, I hate to be that person, but it is
Yeah.
11 o'clock, and I've got to be up early tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh god.
No worries.
Is there a part we can save at, or is it are we at a place where we can just save whenever?
You
Oh,
can indeed
wonderful.
just save the game as and when. There you
Ah,
go.
technology, it is incredible.
It is
Imagine that.
fascinating, yes.
Well, I think we've made quite a headway into this.
I think we've
Done
done
our first
well.
cross-examination.
Yeah, we got past the save point for this case, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
right.
whoever he
Well-
is still going away, tapping his forehead.
Yep.
Whoever
I wonder
man
who
is.
that guy is. I've never seen of.
This is all thoroughly fascinating.
Don't
Sure.
you have a life to get to or something? It's like 3 in the morning. Go home.
No, actually.
Yeah, what is he-
You're
he's up
blocking the
early.
way to my office. It's 1201.
That's
Well, I guess
unfortunate.
you'll just have to stay there.
Yeah.
All right,
Well.
I'm going to head off, I think.
Good
Okay,
night,
yeah.
everybody. Thank you very much for
Good
playing.
night.
Um,
Yeah, thank you so much for setting this up. It looks great,
It
and
does.
I'm excited to keep going.
yeah.
Got off
We
to a
are-
great start.
Yeah, I'd
well,
say we're doing well, and Miles is a bitch, and I'm glad to see that's not changed.
we've slipped right back
he's
into
always,
mod, I
he's
should
always
say.
been a bit. Yeah,
His
it is,
internal
it is
monologue
nice
as
to be
well.
back. Yeah, well, like I said, him and Phoenix are made for each other.
Yeah.
You love to see it. Well, yeah, thank you, folks. When we come back, we might even finish this case.
Fuck
Yeah.
yes. Speedrun, let's go.
Speedrun it, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much, and love you all. Take care.
Yes, have a great week. Love you lots, and see you later.
See you later, guys.
Love you all. Take care.
Bye. Love you all. Night nights. Bye bye.
Good
Bye,
night.
bye, bye.
Bye.